Do the Patriots still have kicking concerns? Mike Petraglia alongside Evan Lazar here at FedEx Field following a 33-7 romp over the Washington Redskins. Should have been 34-7, but Mike Nugent on his very first kick following a Julian Edelman touchdown pass, a reception from Tom Brady, shanked it right. Ironically, exactly what Stephen Gostkowski was doing in his 4 extra point misses coming into week number 5. What was Mike Nugent's attitude after the game?
After the game, he told us that the first miss he really blamed on being a little bit stiff. He said the kick felt robotic. And when you feel robotic, you don't come all the way through the ball and you don't get the ball exactly off the foot the way that you wanted to. I asked him directly if it's anything mental and if there's any sort of mental element to the extra point being moved back.
As he has said in the past.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hinting at. And he said that, you try to just make the kick the same every single time, regardless of the distance, regardless of if it's an extra point or a field goal. He said, I'm going to kick the ball the same way at 60 yards as I would at 23 yards or 33 yards, whatever the case may be. So he just said that his motion, the way that he went about it, wasn't exactly the way that it should have been on the first one. Now, he did doink one off the upright
in the fourth quarter on the last
in.
TD, yes.
Yeah, and so I don't know how, what the problem was later in the game. But early in the game, he did, kind of chalk it up to a little bit of stiffness. He's been sitting on his couch over the last couple of weeks, pretty much doing nothing, maybe just kicking every once in a while to stay fresh, but it's been a while since he's kicked in an NFL game.
This Patriots post-game report from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, brought to you by our exclusive online sportsbook betting partners, betonline.ag. Go to their website, use the promo code CLNS50 for your 50% welcome bonus. All right, Ben Volen of the Boston Globe asked Bill Belichick directly after the game. He missed the extra point.
Yeah.
He doinked one in for the other extra point toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
Are you considering making another move? And Bill Belichick, of course, said, look, we're obviously evaluating everything after every game. But what do you think the Patriots coaching staff is thinking, especially going into a short week against the Giants?
I think the Nuge did his job here today. All right. I know that we're going to get on him for missing the first extra point. I get it, but he made the chip shot field goal that they asked him to make. He made the extra points after that. Really, all you can expect from this guy is to be accurate within 40 yards, right? I mean, I think it's asking,
outdoors also. That's a big deal. That's why the Patriots were really attracted to signing him.
He has the history outdoors. I think it's a big ask to ask Nugent to come in here and to be drilling 53-yard field goals and stuff like that. It's not him to begin with, and it's just a lot to ask for a guy that's coming in off the street to kick for you. So if he can make the ones inside of 40 and he can make the extra points, then he should be the kicker for the rest of the year. Now, he did miss on one of them, so we'll see how it goes moving forward. But I doubt they'll make a move between now and New York. But I think these next 2 games, today and then the Giants game on Thursday, is kind of a tryout, if you will, for Mike Nugent, because then they have 11 days off until that Monday nighter against the Jets. So if they do have to bring in some competition, they'll have an opportunity to do it then.
What about Jake Bailey as the new Patriots kickoff specialist? What did you think?
Well, just touchbacks the whole way. I think he pretty much touchbacked every single one of them. So maybe the short kicks, the purposely short ones, might not be there as much as they were with Gostkowski. Like the Patriots like to pin guys deep and have them catch it right at the goal line and force them to return the ball because they know that their coverage unit is really good, so they can tackle the guy hopefully inside the 20-yard line and gain some field position. Maybe we don't see as much of that anymore with Bailey, but he was just booming him out the back of the end zone. I think that everybody will take that.
Yeah, I think so, especially outdoors. We'll see what happens, of course, when the weather gets a little bit colder and windier, in New England.
Especially at Gillette. I think that was a big underrated thing about Stephen Gostkowski, is that he was a great kicker at Gillette in December and January. That's a big part of what's going to happen here moving forward.
All right, what did you, Patriots Nation, think of Mike Nugent here on his debut as the Patriots?
Can't wait for these comments.
They're going to be loaded, I think. So we want to hear from you. What did you think of Mike Nugent as the new Patriots kicker replacing the injured Stephen Gostkowski? Leave your comments in the section below on our CLNS YouTube page. Of course, follow our coverage all year long on Twitter at PatriotsCLNS. Inside FedEx Field, he's Evan Lazar, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.